What is up, YouTube? Midwest tool review here, back again. So today's episode is going to be over the Matco Flier. This is episode number 26, 12/19 through 1/10, 2021. So the big thing today is going to be the Infinium. They got a what do you call it, a campaign for the Infinium impact, cordless impact, 60 foot-pounds of torque. So this must be the 1/4-inch drive one here. You can get it in green, you can get it in orange, the high vis, trigger activated LED, brushless, or it's got actually a carbon brush motor, so it's not brushless. Ergonomic variable speed trigger. One of the smallest tools in the market. I would agree with that. I played around with that ratchet or that impact on the truck, and I know many of you probably already have as well. It is a very sharp tool and very, very small. I don't know how it compares to like the Mac. I know Mac is either has or is coming out with a very small one. So it'll be interesting to see how those two compare. So they got their best in class torque output for the big boys. Let's call it 3 pounds, 348 for 625 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. They're sitting at 348. You got the actually this is 3/8 drive. There's your part numbers once again, orange and green. Really, really nice impacts. I don't know. Air is, the common thing is air is dead, but I mean, it's still there. I guess, some of the old school guys probably still like to do air. And I know sometimes people will say they'll break things down or break them free with cordless, and then they will put them back together with air. But nowadays, cordless is doing pretty much everything that you need it to do as far as power wise. So got your swivel inlets. I don't run anything that's air. I don't have a large enough compressor, but if you do, these things are a lifesaver. Your air powered vacuum. So if you're going to be using a CNC machine or a Bridgeport, something like that, you can get yourself one of these air powered vacuums, $75. Once again, more air tools, 600 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. This is also 3/8 drive, but these are the stubby configuration. They're coming in at $321. So that's not too bad. So we got a couple relay kits, the Relay Buddy kits. I got your Pro kit at $207. You also have your Relay Buddy Pro meter at $84. And there's several other diagnostics tools here, such as your wireless battery tester, $600. Your conductance battery tester at $429, and then your circuit energizer setup at $153. And there's some savings on that guy, about $16, whereas these are about $100, and that's about $70 as promoted. So if you're looking at some Power Probe tools, I need to get a Power Probe. I don't currently own one, but the Power Probe 3 EZ, they probably improved some of the functionality of that, making it more user-friendly. But that guy's coming in at $172. You also have your 5-volt adapter coming in at $30. And then if you're going to go over, you need to have some of your TPMS diagnostic tools. These are $666. First time I've ever seen that. So I don't know if that's a good deal or not. But it must be, for that type of price. Man, they couldn't have made that like $667. Jeez, I don't know. Let's see what else we've got. All right, so the 2-piece spring crow's foot wrench set, that's pretty neat. I don't know, probably, yeah, for exhaust bolts or, drivetrain bolts, maybe that would work. I don't know. But it's coming in at $75. May have to see if Terry will let me test some of those out. I do need to get a set of these indexing pry bars, but believe it or not, I think I want the Snap-on set. I like the Snap-ons a lot. And, some things I like to buy Matco, and other things I like to buy Snap-on. I don't know. I just kind of flip-flop back and forth. Here's your 3/8 drive. This is the Matco ADV brand, but it's the impact sockets. You get a 12-piece here. The sizing, I don't know, it doesn't tell you. This is SAE, so probably like, what, 1/4 inch? Oh no, 5/16 all the way up to 1 inch is what the size is on there. They talk about the high visibility markings. I do have some Matco stuff, and yeah, the high visibility markings work out really well, and it doesn't wear off over time. So you know, some sockets do, some manufacturer stuff does, but Matco seem to hold up pretty good. Even on the chrome stuff, it holds up pretty decent. And then you have your 8-piece metric ADV hex bit set. You guys just saw, if you watched my last video, I have the master set, so don't need those. I also have a max set as well, so I really don't need those. Here's your stream lights, various ones to 2020. You know, so there's various, I'm not going to go through all of them, but you guys see there's a whole plethora of them that are available. I don't have, let me see, I have a stream light, but I don't have anything that nice. And then you kind of go into your box. You can get your various carts here, your service carts, the 453, the 43, and a 653. Or you can do like I did, jump over here to the Jamestown series, and I have the JSC 773. And the one that I have, in case you guys have not seen it, which I assume everyone probably on YouTube has, this is the they call the Copper Vein Edition. I absolutely love this box. I've had it for going on a year now, maybe quite not that long, but it is perhaps, that's a sexy sign right there, you got to admit that. It is perhaps one of the very best tool carts that I've ever had my chance of owning. And I've had other tool carts in the past. I've had another James or another Matco tool cart in the past, but so they're boasting here that Jamestowns are probably made in the USA, which is really cool. Glad to see that. And then there's various things you can buy, add-ons you can add to your Jamestown cart, and that's pretty cool. And the funny thing is, right, so that I need to get that. I'm going to order that. Yeah, Terry, if you're watching, I need that. So one of the big things is about carts. Like today, you know, a lot of guys are have these gigantic toolboxes, and I don't know, maybe it's a topic of conversation. I've always thought, like, what would be the point of buying? I mean, unless you're like a heavy diesel mechanic or you're an owner of a shop, what would be the point of buying these gigantic boxes just to literally house your tools and not be mobile with it? And then you have a service cart that basically is what you work out of day in, day out. It almost seems like you would just buy your big box. I'm not saying don't buy a big box, but buy a big box and, you know, make sure that you get the very best price possible, because if it's not moving and it's literally like a man purse where it's just simply going to hold all your shit and then never be used, then why spend a lot of money on that box? Why not just simply find something that's used? Don't go out and spend $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 on that box, and put your money into a service cart, because there's things like side lockers and other things that are available on service carts that make them even more functional than what they were before, and they're huge. There's some really big service carts today, so I'd be curious to see what you guys' comments are and what your opinions are in the comment section. So exhaust hangers, I have those in my box. I bought them for the when I was doing my replacing my drive shaft components on my BMW, and never used them. The universal torsion bar unloading tool, don't have any need for that at the moment. Subaru ball joint extractor, there you go. I don't have a Subaru, I don't even like them. Exhaust tailpipe cutter, I can see the need for something like that. Bushing drive sets, yeah, maybe. I find those very cheap on Facebook Marketplace, so I don't know that I would buy something brand new. Then your valve stem puller, yes. Adjustable seal puller, yeah, you can find that cheap somewhere else. Wheel weight hammer, don't need it. Maybe if you're a tire tech or whatever, tire and lube tech, maybe you would need that. And then another bearing and race driver set. But I like I said, I find those all the time on like Facebook Marketplace, pawn shops for cheap. you're talking like 30, anywhere between 30 and 50 bucks. And I'm talking about like Snap-on. Tube cutters, got several of those. Rechargeable headlamp light, whatever. Long reach hose clamp pliers, I don't know. Stud remover installer kits, that could be useful. I've seen these here, these hose clamps. Those things came out, everybody bought them, and I don't know. It'd be nice to know if people think that those are pretty good deal. Get yourself a vise. I don't know about this vise. I don't know who's making a vise for them, but I stick with Wilton. And then your various Streamlight products here. Everybody has flashlights, so it's no real reason to go through all of that. And then you have all your Matco swag, your t-shirts, sweatshirts, boombox, coats, hats, etc. So there you go. So, oh, and then on the back here, I heard great things about these hyper step bits. I have not pulled the trigger on them yet. My Matco dealer keeps trying to talk me into getting a set. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, cuts 45% faster, stays sharp 4 times as long. You know, it's got a proprietary patented design. Mechanics length 239 for a 21 piece cobalt bit set. So that, you know, there's a lot of information out there, a lot of videos on that particular drill bit set. So if you're thinking about wanting a really nice set of drill bits that you don't have to replace over and over again, that you can get a lot of life out of, I'd encourage you guys to try out those Hyperstep drill bits. There's other videos out there like Clay Kuhn or Kuhn Trucking. There's other people that have done some comprehensive testing out there like Clay did, where they really put those things to the test. So don't listen to me. Go watch some more YouTube videos. And there's actually a YouTube video out there promoted by, oh, there you go, Kuhn's Trucking. So that's pretty cool. Look at that, Clay. You're on the Matco catalog. I mean, that's awesome. Look at that, guys. That's awesome. So congratulations to Clay. That I did not even notice that. So yeah, you know, go watch this video, man, and there you go. You'll have everything you need to know about the quality of those drill bits. So that's all I have for this episode. This is going to be, like I said, the Matco Tools Flyer for flyer number 26, 1219 to 1220, guys. All right, that's all I got tonight. All right, catch you in the next video. Peace.